Now, at this time, kind of shifting gears here, I want to take your attention over to Cass County because there's a really cool event that's kicking off in order to, give some love and support behind the Atlanta Public Library. In fact, I got a few folks joining me now. Let me pull up their camera here. Let's see. Perfect. Okay. All right. Joining me now, we have Atlanta Public Library Director Kendra Hayes and Randy Strutton, who is the Program Director for the Atlantic Public Library. So, y'all have a really cool event coming up. It's not happening at the library, but it's benefiting the library. Tell me more about exactly what this is.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. Do you want me to go?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Programming. So we have Zufari. It's Wild Things Zufari. They're out of Austin. They come see us a couple of times a year in the summertime. They start off our summer reading program and they end us out. They're fantastic, and they bring a gaggle of really fun animals and teach about conservation and why owning wild animals is hard and that it's not for the light of heart. So yeah, we'll be at a church here in town, and it's just community wide. We want everybody to come that can. We had like 172 people
Yeah.
at the one that we did in June, and it's fantastic. It's just a lot of fun.
You get to see an actual, kind of zoo up close almost, and it's really exciting. Last time it was the armadillo that
Yes.
they had an armadillo and they just let it run around and sniff the kids' feet. It was so cute.
It was so cute. And they had a sloth too, but like we learned that sloths have a really strong bite force. And if they bite, they don't usually let go. And so even though it looks like the snoot should be booped, you should not boop the snoot of a
These are
sloth.
We
important
got to learn
things
sloth
that you learned.
safety.
Yes.
In no other place would you learn it had you not gone to this event. That is
Yeah.
Correct.
when you look at a sloth and you've seen it on movies and TV shows, cartoons. Yes, you think that boop is snoot is boopable, but
Right?
no.
Yes.
But
No.
and
No.
also East Texas kiddos, I'm sure they've seen armadillos from time to time, but getting to be that up close and personal, that is something special that you remember for a long
Well,
time.
Yeah.
it sure is. And like the armadillos that we are used to in East Texas aren't really petable
No,
because they have leprosy on their shells. So like
potentially, yeah. So
potentially, so like don't just like go out in your backyard and be like, armadillo, you're my buddy.
no.
These are from South America, so they are different.
They're captive, so they've been treated and
And-
tested
and
and all
all of-
that, so they're safe
They're
armadillos.
safe armadillos. But like it's just so many animals that we don't necessarily get a chance to be that close with. Like they've brought kangaroos,
Baby kangaroo.
baby kangaroos, like
So cute.
That is
baby
so
monkey.
cool.
The fennec fox
Yeah.
is my personal favorite, because when I was a kid, I really wanted a fennec fox for a pet. It turns out they don't make very good pets.
They do. Unless you like raw chicken hidden in your bed sheets, we found out.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no! So not only are you
It's
learning
always
more
a
about
lot of fun.
like just
It is.
unique characteristics about all these animals that you again wouldn't
Yeah.
find out anywhere. I know you mentioned that this traveling zoo, the Wild Things Safari, you've had it come out often. Are they bringing new animals each time and like different learning experiences each time?
Yes, for the most part, yes. Sometimes they repeat, of course, an animal because that's what happens. But sometimes it's a new repeat animal. So like this one may have some different of course different personality traits. But like we've seen over the years, we have seen multiple different breeds of lemurs and toucans and
Spider monkey, kinkajou,
um,
otter. The otter was
the
so
otter's
funny.
super cute. It's a
She was so funny.
She was very vocal. But like lots of different kinds of animals. And like you may not be able to come to every single show that we do. So just because it's a repeat animal, there may be a kid that this is their very first time being able to be in the same space.
Yeah.
And so it's still brand new to some.
When did y'all start doing this program or event with the library?
So we started this in, I want to say it was in 22. And so it was like right after COVID. It was kind of the first us getting back into public programming in person, because COVID changed library programming a whole lot.
Yeah.
And it started really small. I remember like our first one, I think I had 12 kids with their parents. We were able to sit in a circle in our conference room, and the animals just kind of ran around our circle that we made. And it's super cute. And there's parts of me that miss like that small thing, but I love that, like I said, in June we had 172 people, and they get to learn and experience and see these things up close that they would never be able to see up close
Yeah.
except with this show.
And that's why it's not at the library on site this year, because we had too many people start to show up, and we were like, well, we've got to find more space for this. So
Yes.
Westside Baptist Church here in Atlanta has graciously volunteered their space for free,
Yes.
and as part of their community outreach, and so they are hosting us, and it's going to be great.
Now, I know this is something that's supposed to help fund for the library. How do those dollars turn around and help you guys out?
So honestly,
Hmm.
this is not, we don't charge anything for this. This is completely free.
Yes.
Oh,
There
perfect.
all library programming is completely free, and that's something that we stand by really firmly. We do not charge fees for anything except for if you actually lose a book, or if you're coming in to make like copies and stuff. We don't even have late fees anymore, so we aren't charging for anything. It's all completely free. And what this does is get people into the community and into library space, and kind of help spread the word about what we have and what we can do to help people, and to get them resources, and also viewing community as a resource, because part of our kind of mission is to connect people in the community to build a stronger community. And that's something that our big events really have a huge part in.
And I know this is coming up. This is July 25th on a Saturday. For folks who want to go here, I'll pull up the details. But I do want to also ask you guys what other events y'all have coming up, because I know y'all are pretty busy. Y'all stay pretty busy. What's the next thing coming up down the line after the Wild Things Zufari Animal Show?
Well, this that will end our summer reading program. So next week we have a stuffy sleepover. So if you've got a stuffed animal, and that stuffed animal has always wished and hoped to spend the night at the library and like have fun with the librarians, next Wednesday is the day to bring that stuffed animal. We've got movies and popcorn and snacks,
Some
readings,
games.
some games. We have a whole list of things to do with your stuffed animals. I promise we will take very good care of them. We have a puzzle tournament that is completely booked up, guys. I'm so sorry, it is full, but we have 12 teams. They have 2 hours to put a 500-piece puzzle together, and the first person to get it done will win the little trophy, and everybody gets to take their puzzle home. And it's these things, it's these community things that, luckily for us, we are very well community supported. We have a Friends of the Library group that supports us, or the local Rotary group supports us. We have patrons that come in and they'll be like, this is my grocery store change, I don't want to carry it in my purse, and they donate their money. And all of those things help us to do all of the things that we do for our community.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be able to do all that we do if our community didn't show up.
Yes, and we have local groups that work with us. The 903 Artisans group here in Atlanta, they do an art class for free for us every month, and so you get to try out some new art stuff that maybe you wouldn't have the opportunity to try somewhere else for free, and see if that's something that you want to pursue. In August, we're putting together a like a beginner's candle making class. And we've also got a really cool thing starting up. We got a 3-year, $42,000 loan, or not loan, grant,
Grant.
grant from Rural LISC. It's an organization that helps rural communities with technology. And we are going to start up a technology class. It's going to be a 6-week course once a week. And right now we're aiming at seniors 60 plus. um, so that we can kind of hit that demographic first, but then future cohorts will be open to everybody. And you come to the class, and once you finish the course, you get to keep your tablet that you're practicing on.
Yeah.
So it's really, really helpful to connect people to the digital world that a lot of rural people have been left behind on, honestly. So.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And
Yeah.
is that something that you have to sign up for way in advance? Because I'm sure you're going to have.
So yeah,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
only doing 8 people per like session per cohort. So we do require people to sign up. We have a waiting list that we will work our way through. So if people want to call and get on that list, they can absolutely get on that list now. And then once we get to them on the list, as we work through the classes, then we'll be able to call them and tell them that they're up.
And like literally, we are always doing something. We have something going on all the time. The best way to keep up with us is our website, Facebook, Atlanta, Texas Public Library. Um, both of those places are because we're always busy. Sometimes we have to go, wait, what day is it? What do we do today? Just because we've always got something going on.
Well, I'm excited to hear more about, of course, the Wild Things Zoo Safari or Zoofari. I know y'all mentioned before that this is something that y'all do every year. This is something that y'all have returning. Is there any kind of sneak peek of the animals that y'all are excited to see?
We don't know. That's one of the fun things is that we're just as surprised
Yep.
as everybody else. I because Courtney and I have been talking for so many years now. She's like, "What do you want?" And I'm like, "You know what to bring. Like you've been with our people long enough. Just, bring what number one, what will be happy to make that long drive because that's a real long drive.
Oh, yeah.
And what what you want to share with us." And
Yeah.
so like when people go, what is she going to bring this time? I'm like,
We don't know.
I don't know.
Until her truck pulls up, we don't know.
Well, and honestly, until she starts opening their crates and pulling them out.
Yeah, when she brought in the crate for the sloth, we were like, "Oh my
Oh my
gosh,
gosh,
what is
what is that?
in there?" Because it was just this
Just
massive crate and
wooden box. I was like, ooh.
mystery animal. So it. We always get to have a little bit of a surprise.
Yeah.
I
So it's
love
it's
that.
a it's a surprise for everybody.
That's phenomenal. Now,
It
outside
is.
of the Zufari, did you mention before what else was going to be happening alongside that? Is it, oh gosh, did y'all mention food or drinks, or is that something else?
No, it'll just be
Okay.
the animals. There won't be any food or drinks.
Yeah,
It
and it's
takes
just an hour-long program, so
yeah,
Right.
it doesn't take very long.
the kiddos have limited attention spans.
Of course, right. But
And
it,
but yeah, it's just come in, sign in, sit, find your seat, and then enjoy learning something new about animals. And then
Yeah.
what's really cool is at the end she'll pick one or two animals that are going to withstand getting pet. So then the kids all get to line up and they get to pet one of these animals that they wouldn't have been able
Yeah, because
to
we don't
pet
really, I
before.
mean, all the way this far east, we don't really have a nearby zoo that's really just handy. So a lot of these kids would never have seen these animals before unless they took a several hour drive.
that's a great point.
Big road trip to Tyler.
Yeah.
Let's go through the key notes here: the date, the time, the location, and anything else we might have missed before we wrap up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it'll be Saturday, July 25th at 11 a.m. at Westside Baptist Church. It's a metal building towards the back of the lot.
Mhm.
We'll have signs up so it'll be very visible to where to go. Everything should be said and done by about 11:45, 12 o'clock in the afternoon. And it just come in and have a good time.
Well, I want to
Yep. And
thank
you
y'all
don't have to
both.
bring a kid to come. If you just want
Yeah.
to see the animals, you can come even if you don't have a kid to bring.
Right. Yeah, like this is for the whole family.
For
and
everybody.
and you as an adult are part of a family, even if you are single. Like I love seeing the animals.
Exactly.
And my kids are all grown. So
Well, nothing makes you happier than getting to see an animal. Sometimes it just brings some joy into your life.
Yeah.
and when she brings the spider monkey and all of a sudden that spider monkey thinks that everything is a trampoline or something to leap on, it's fantastic.
Absolutely. Well, thank y'all both for joining me. Kendra, Randy with the Atlanta uh, Public Library. Again, we'll have details if you missed them before over on our website at kltv.com and ktre.com. Thank y'all so much.
Thanks
Thank you
for
so
having
much.
us.
Thanks for having us.
Of course, anytime,
Bye.
anytime.
Bye.
All right, let's go ahead now and get you caught up.